What's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Elusive Target Arcade, the Blusterous. So we can be doing all three levels, Silent Assassin rating, and in this video we'll be doing it with the default loadout. We'll be doing a separate video with optimized routes and optimized loadout. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure you check out that video when it comes around. So for level 1 we have the food critic, and the complication for this one is we're not allowed to poison kill them. So that's the complication throughout all the entire arcade. So we're going to start the Riverside Landing. I'm going to bring along the fireball wire and the coin. And the coin is going to be very useful for this one. And the first thing we need to do in this guide is to acquire ourselves a security guard disguise. So we're just going to run to that location now. So yeah, the complications through all three levels is we have to make sure that once we take out all of the targets, none of them have to be taken out with poison. We're not allowed to poison any of them. Which overall isn't that big of a deal, because you can poison all three of these targets, but it's not exactly the best route anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. So we've climbed up this part right here, and now we're just going to shimmy across here, across this balcony, all the way to the back side. If you climb up now, you are going to get spotted, so don't do that. Make sure you climb all around the back, and then jump up. We're now in a trespassing zone, so make sure you stay crouched, take out the coin, open the door, and then throw a coin in the corner of the room, and then close the door again. We're going to retrieve the coin because we're going to need it for a little bit later on. Security guard is going to come in to investigate the noise, so meanwhile we're just going to hide behind the sofa, close the door behind him, and then subdue him. We're going to leave the body there, but we are going to pick up his weapon and take his disguise. Next we're going to leave the room, we're going to close the door behind us, and then we're going to head our way towards the target. At this point in time he should be talking to a server or a waiter, and he'll be talking about, you know, his cologne and all that kind of stuff. So once this conversation is finished, we are going to need to get rid of his guard. To do that, we're going to place our weapon in front of him, and he's going to take that away. So it's a good technique. So if you're new to the game, it's a good technique to get rid of certain NPCs, especially guards, around the area. If it's a normal NPC, they will tell the nearest guard to remove the weapon, and that will get rid of them. So that leaves the target all by himself. So it's a good technique to isolate your target, or anyone you want to, really. So once this is conversation, it's a bit of a lengthy one, really. Kind of wish they would. There was a way to skip this. So once he moves away, what we're going to do is just drop it. So just push the down button on your D-pad if you're on controller. Not sure what the drop button is on PC, but the reason why we're dropping it and not placing it is because sometimes, for some reason, the NPCs are not reacting to the weapon. So I decided to just drop it. As long as you're wearing a security guard disguise, it's not going to cause any harm anyway. So once security guard has taken it out of the way and the target is sat back down, we're going to place 2 coins on the banister. So you're going to do that by using the shoulder buttons on your controller, L1 and R1 or LB and RB, and then plus the triangle or the Y button. Then we're going to bump into the target and get him to get distracted by the coins. Next step is to throw a coin in the corner of the area downstairs and then push him over the ledge. The reason why we threw a coin over the ledge into the corner of the area down there below, because we want to get all the NPCs downstairs to turn around, just to make sure that no one sees us push him over the balcony. So it's an accident kill. The body may be found, but if you're new to the game, you'll need to know that basically all accident kills and poison kills can have their body be found, as long as you don't move the body or anything like that after. But yeah. You are allowed to retain your Silent Assassin rating, even if those bodies are found with accident kills and poison kills. That's a good thing about them. That's why they're so effective, and that's why I use them nearly every single time. But that's an easy Silent Assassin for the food critic, level 1 completed. So let's move on to level 2. Level 2, we have the Revolutionary from Hitman 2. And we're not allowed to poison him either. So the thing about this one is that we have to make sure that he spawns in the same building as he is on my video right here. Now if he's not spawning in the same building for you, just restart the mission. Just pause the game, click restart mission, and just keep restarting until he appears in the same building as he appears in the video. So if he's not appearing for you, that's what you need to do. But again, we're using the default loadout for this. Village bus stop, start location, away we go. So this is the start location we need to do. So check, you can use your instinct. You'll see them all gathered in that building up above you on your top left. So we're going to come into this shed right now, grab the wrench, head on up these stairs, and chuck the wrench in the corner over here just to grab the attention of the worker. Pick it back up and put it away. Next is the worker's going to come over. What we're going to do is press our bodies against the wall and then subdue him from around the corner. So you'll get a subdue prompt pop up for you, then subdue him. Drag him and put him in the corner so his body's hidden out of the way. Then throw a coin in the corner just over there. And then again, hide behind the wall. This guy's going to come over to investigate, so what we're going to do is knock him out when he's got his back to us. And then we're going to take his disguise real quick. Go over here, across this little bridge, and then loosen the valve on this gas canister. Just make sure that guard isn't looking at you at the time. And that's pretty much it. All we're going to need to do now is make sure this body is not going to get found. So we're just going to hide this body a little bit better. There we go. I'm going to take the coin and take my suit back. Also, we're going to return the wrench that we borrowed a little bit earlier. So we can give it him back. There we go. There you go, mate. You don't have to do that, but I like to do it. And all you got to do at this point really is just wait. That's pretty much it. It's all going to take care of itself. So the target's going to go outside and smoke a cigar. A person's going to be standing next to him. He's going to get caught in the blast as well. However, it's not going to kill the person he's standing next to. It's only going to knock him out. That's why you might notice both bodies appear on the screen there being knocked out. Well, the guy next to him is knocked out, the target's died. But again, even the body's found. It's an accident kill. It's not going to count against your silent assassin, as shown on the screen momentarily. So it will only kill you in the blast if you're standing close enough to it. That's the reason why the guy next to him wasn't taken out, because he was standing quite far away. For level 3 we have the Iconoclast. So what we're going to do is start in the winery viewpoint. Everything else is default, so if you are brand new to the level, this is the start location you'd be choosing anyway. You can choose to start the parking lot if you'd like, but it doesn't really make that much difference. It's only going to save you, I don't know, probably 20 seconds of time. But ultimately, the strategy is exactly the same. So the first thing we need to do is run down the hill and grab ourselves an invitation to the party, so we need to get down there. So once you're down here, there's going to be an invitation on the back of this limo. Go ahead and grab that. Show it to the waiter right here. Have you noticed all the waiters in the game recently? All the outfits are all glitched out. It's not just this map either, it's all the maps. It's a bit strange. Next step is to grab some wine that Joanne Bayswater, our target, is specifically requesting at the bar. So it's very rare to find. It's this Malbec wine right here. I can't seem to find it anywhere else, and it's in the normal mission, they're literally everywhere. But on this particular Elusive Target, this is the only location that I found to have it around. And she won't drink from any of the wine, so you have to make sure you grab that Malbec wine bottle there. Next, we're going to subdue this guy. So we're going to press our body against this wall here. And you'll be able to subdue the guy over the top of that. And then you'll be able to take his disguise. Once you've done that, we can now head on over here, where the female waiter is. We're going to head inside this area and grab the rat poison left on the table. And then we're going to place the bottle of wine, and then we're going to serve at the bar. When you get prompted, just go ahead and poison the glass. And Joanne, our target, is coming over momentarily. Now if you're too slow and you've missed her, just wait here for a while. It can take a while, but her loop will come back around. But what you want to do is make sure the serve icon is popped and highlighted on her outline. Once it's outlined and it says serve to her, go ahead and serve the drink. She'll drink the poison glass, but this is a medic poison. This is not going to kill her. It's only going to make her sick. So what's going to happen is she's going to get a little bit of a tummy ache, and then she's going to go ahead and puke somewhere. She can take a while to get to the location where she's going, so in the meantime, as she goes off, I'm going to serve this glass of wine to see anyone else is brave enough to drink this drink after someone else has sampled it already. But you know, you don't have to do this. You can go ahead and just follow her if you like. The bodyguard takes a while for him to start following her, and he is quite a distance away from her as well, so you've got plenty of time to do this. This female waiter over here, she's finished smoking a cigarette and she turns around anyway. There's no one else in the area at this time. Everyone should have their backs to you at this point in time. It gives you an opportunity to push her over the ledge. Body found immediately, but again, it's an accident kill, so like I explained before, accident kills and poison kills, even when the body is found, it's not going to spoil your silent assassin rating, so that's why accident kills and poison kills are so powerful in this game. That's why they're so popular. What we're going to do at this point is just head to an exit, and because it's Mendoza, all the exits are locked apart from this one over here. It's a really big downside for me in terms of my enjoyment of the map, because we have to cross his wine field every single time, and it's just a bit annoying, really, overall. I just wish there was more exits that are not too far away, you know? Because all the other exits require getting keys or extra steps. Or even a scuba gear. You need a specific outfit to exit. But once we've exited here, we'll get a silent assassin rating for level 3. And that will wrap up the Blusterous Elusive Target Arcade contract. So, if you haven't completed the other one that came out this week, then you will unlock the Lucky Ducky Suit with this. So, enjoy that. And that's going to do it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on the video if it helped you out, or if you enjoyed it, drop a like, it does help. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon, or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below, or clicking the link in the description. And a big shout out to my Psycho Assassin members, which includes Paul at Home, Bedry, Mark Davis, Constantine Mueller, Wandering Wendy, and Andrew Phibbs. Thank you very much for becoming top tier Psycho Assassin members. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.